Johnny Jernal.
Jack Cayley.
Loper Baldwin.
Jennifer.
Emily.
And I'm Hannibal. This is my persuasive speech on golf. Today I'm going to persuade you why you should play golf. There's 3 reasons that I want to point out today, main reasons, and they are: golf is a timeless and ageless sport. You can play yourself and hold yourself to your own standards. And you can never be good enough at golf. Under the first point, it is a timeless and ageless sport. I like to say that golf is a sport that both the youth and elderly can play competitively. Compared to other sports, the lifespan of one's ability to play the sport is much longer than that of any other sport. I've been playing golf for several years and I still consider myself a beginner. My grandfather has been playing for 65 years. He's 82 years old, and he can still run circles around me on the course. Now, can you truly think of any other sport where this scenario could ever happen? I can't. What other sport can an 82-year-old play their grandson and beat them in? This sport is one of a kind. Ask yourself how many 75-year-olds can get out there and throw a football, or kick a soccer ball, or throw a baseball, or even hit a baseball, or any other sport for that matter. Not many, if any at all. The sport has been around for centuries and still holds true to the most fundamental rules of the sport, unlike any other that have had to adapt to the technologies and new ages. The rules and regulations have stayed the same through many generations, which is why it is easier to compare past players to present players, unlike any other sport, yet again. The second main point, you can play yourself and hold yourself to your own standards, meaning that in golf, you play against yourself. You try to beat your best score, or you can play competitively in a tournament and play against other people. Golf is a sport that one can play and practice by oneself. Even in competition, you are essentially playing by and against oneself. With the handicap rule, novice and professional players have a decent competition by playing against each other, but by also playing against their own average or handicap. This is why the game can be so fun. It is not just a mindless sport. Golf also involves endurance. You might not think it right off the bat of your head, or right off the top of your head, but not so much of physical endurance as mental endurance. This is why I say it is not a mindless sport. It is not hard to catch a football for fun. It is almost second nature after a while. But in golf, every shot takes a full effort of focus out of the player. The third main point, you can't ever be good enough at golf. This is true for anyone. This can also be true in any activity, but more so in golf. Every golf course is different in the world, unlike a standard court size in every other sport. Every shot in golf involves many different factors, like wind, humidity, grass length, club length, and many more synthetic and natural factors. Unlike other sports, golf is the only sport that has to be played outside. It cannot be played inside because the outdoors plays such a critical part in the game itself. Yes, you can be the best at golf, like Tiger Woods once was, but one who plays the sport knows that there always is a mistake to be made. There is no such thing as a perfect round of golf for any player. There is always room to exceed, even for the best players. This is why so many never give up the sport, like many other athletes do in their profession. So, to end it, I'll give you the 5 reasons why you should get into the sport or play golf. 1. Golf is infinitely difficult. 2. Golf has no age limit. 3. Golf involves mental and physical abilities simultaneously, unmatched by any other sport. 4. I like to think of golf as a physical sport with the attributes of a tactical guard game, if that makes sense at all. 5. After all, who wouldn't want to play the golf after learning or playing the sport? That's it.